Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? So today's interview question is: how would you Dockerize a server application such as Python, Flask, or Node.js app, and give the high-level steps, generic steps. It need not be like it's very specific to Python, Flask, or Node.js app. It can be anything. Uh, and how will you go Dockerizing an app? So what will be the steps you are going to follow? So this is a question. So let's have a look at this question. So first, we will have the project, set up the project, initialize the dependencies. If it is a Python project, you need to do pip install all the dependencies, all the Python modules. If it is a Node.js, you have to install the Node.js dependencies, right? So create the project. You have the source code, and then you will have to define the different dependencies. For Node.js, maybe example package.json or Python requirement.txt. Once you create the project, define the dependency, and now you are able to run it locally. So basically, the development team will be providing all this, and then it will be able to run it. So you might be checking it out from Git, and you already have the source code dependencies set up properly, and then you will run this application npm start or Python app.py. Once everything is running fine, then you will be creating a Docker file. And in Dockerfile, you will have four steps. First, you will define the base image. Like a base image can be Python, it can be Node or anything. Then you have to install the dependencies. You will run and install the dependencies. Then copy files and set the entry point. So define the base image. Your working app directory you have to set. Then the important thing is you have to install that all the dependencies. So it will be installing from package.json when you run npm install or pip install or whatever. Or it can be any other dependencies, apt get install and the package name, and then copy the files. And after that, you have to set the entry point, like what when you do Docker and what will be executed. So these are the four steps you have to do: define the base image, install dependencies, copy files, and set the entry point. Okay. And once you are done with that, then you create a Docker ignore file. You want to exclude some unnecessary files. So use that, create a Docker ignore file. And finally, build and run the Docker container. Build it and then run it. And then you can check it on the browser, whether it's working fine or not. And if it is like a generally for single app, we don't need Docker Compose, it's optional. But for multiple services, if there are multiple services, then app database is there in your application, and then you need to Dockerize it. Means you have to create Docker Compose or YAML file. Okay. So we'll be specifying the steps for application, for database, etc. So they are the steps you are going to follow, and then you can stop and remove the container. But the steps are like you write the Docker file. You need to have all the dependencies set, project source codes available. Four steps you follow in the Docker file. Define the base image, install dependencies, copy files, and set the entry point. Okay. And then Docker ignore and if required, create Docker compose. Now let's see today's question, which I posted on my LinkedIn page, Devops Challenge Hub. So every day I post some questions and you can participate in contest or participate in daily series challenge. The question is, which of the following are the essential parts of Dockerization process for a single application? So two important things, essential parts of Dockerization process and for single application. So for single application, defining a base image, installing dependencies, copying files, and setting the entry point in a Docker file. This is required. Defining dependencies in a package manager, like requirement.txt or package.json. This is also required. Creating Docker ignore file. This is also required. Creating a Docker compose file. This is not required, like not essential for single application. So correct answer will be A, B, C. It won't be all of the above. Like it won't be A, B, C, D, or all of them. So it will be like ABC. So that's it for today, and hope you like this. And please like it, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also follow my WhatsApp channel and LinkedIn page. I post a daily quiz and you can participate in the contest. And thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video.